Hello, how's everyone doing today on this great day? Today we're going to be talking about the company Nordic American Tankers, ticker symbol NAT. This company has been widely traded recently and has had a ton of volatility. Just a few weeks ago, this company was all the way up to $9 a share, and now it is trading around $5 per share as of today. Because of the volatility in the stock, people have been wondering whether they should buy now or sell or just hold. Well, today in this video, we're going to be talking about what you should actually be doing with the stock and if it's actually the right investment for you. Currently today, Nordic American Tankers is at $4.96 per share, and it is up 1.2% on the day, and after hours it hit around $5.10 per share. When we look at the weekly chart of Nordic American Tankers, we can see that the high on the week was $5.31 per share, and the low was $4.72 per share. So it looks like Nordic American Tankers has finally seen some resistance on the low side at around $4.70. Looking at Nordic American Tankers investing page, we can see that the quarter one report is supposed to release on Monday, May 18th, 2020, which is next week. One of the reasons why Nordic American Tankers has not seen any really price changes within the last week is because of this quarter one report. Everyone's waiting to see how they report and see if they're actually making as much money as we think they are. If they are, it's going to be a good sign, and the stock will most likely go up a little bit. It's not going to just skyrocket up to 10 like it did. It's just going to be a little bit of reassurance for all the investors that are already in it now. Since Nordic American Tankers has been so widely traded recently, and so many people have been wondering about whether they should sell or buy more, I tried to find some more information that no one else has talked about yet on YouTube. And I found something quite interesting that I don't know why no one has talked about yet. This information that I believe no one else has been talking about is their share buyback program, which they brought back in on March 18th, 2020. This article from MarketWatch talks about it, and it says as follows. As informed shareholders yesterday, we are in an extraordinarily strong tanker market with tanker rates ranging from $65,000 to $100,000 for individual contracts. And if you don't know anything about the tanker market, they usually only make around $30,000 per individual contract. So that they're basically doubling their money right now. The financial position of NAT is solid. NAT has an increase in cash flow. In view from the above main factors, the NAT board has decided to establish a share buyback program. The program opens for NAT to buy back its own stock. It may commence when NAT sees fit. The program shall be in place for the next 24 months as from March 19th, 2020. Basically, what it's just saying, they can buy back their own stock whenever they want to, starting on March 19th, 2020, which was about 2 months ago from now. And so what this means is NAT is going to buy back some of their shares, and I believe in another article they said up to 4.5 million shares, which is a huge number. The reason that this is such big information is because they're basically just telling you, they're making hand over fist right now, and they're making so much money that they want to buy back their own stock. They know how well they're doing, and they've even came out and said it on Jim Cramer's show. They were saying that this is the strongest tanker market they have ever seen in the CEO's history. So obviously, they're going to want to buy back some of their shares because they know how well this is doing. This is the main reason why I'm so bullish on the stock, and if you're wanting to get in, today might be the day to do that. For when Nordic American Tankers will start buying their shares back, we don't know. They can be buying back within today, or they could be buying back a couple months down the road whenever they feel like the price has gotten low enough for them to come back into the play. But whenever that might be, I feel like as soon as they start to buy back their own shares and people see that, it's going to catch the market's eye and everyone's going to try to jump in like they did the first time when it shot all the way up to $9. My opinion on the stock is that it is a very good stock to invest in short term. And when I mean short term, I do not mean within the next couple weeks. Of course, you're not going to double your money, even though you might with the amount of volatility that has in the stock. But I believe this is a good company to hold for the next 6 months to 12 months, depending on how well they're doing in their quarter 3 and quarter 4 reports. If they're still doing really good, you're going to be getting paid massive dividends. And if you think what they're giving out for dividends this quarter is a lot, just wait until we can see what they are giving out next quarter. Whenever people start seeing how much they're going to be giving out as dividends for the next quarters coming up, people are going to start buying in because they're going to want a piece of that dividend. And this company, everyone's been thinking it might be only a 6-month investment, I believe it actually can be further depending on how Nordic American Tankers is doing when it comes to their quarterly reports and their dividends that they're giving out. If they're still making revenue and making tons of it hands over fist in quarter 2 and quarter 3, I can actually see this stock being a good investment for at least a year. And the reason for that is because I don't believe this oil glut that we are in now, because of the current situation that we are in, is going to be going away anytime soon, even with the states reopening. The reason for that is because, do you really think people are going to start going out and go on vacation as much as they used to and go travel and see the world when this is going on? I just don't see that coming. And then also, even if the states fully do reopen, you still have to worry about other countries, and they're just a big factor in this as we are. If they're not consuming oil and we're the only ones open and consuming the oil, then we're still going to have this oil glut. It's not going to go away. And I don't even see it going away within the next year. I think it can be longer, depending on if we have no vaccination. So, what do I think you guys should do with the stock? Do I think you should buy, sell, or hold now? Well, I actually believe you should wait until the quarter report comes out on May 18th and see how the stock does then. If it starts going up, that'd be a great time to get in, as I don't believe it's going to come back down this low as it is. But if they actually do not meet expectations and they start dropping, I don't see any resistance until the $3 mark, where they'll find resistance on the low side. I believe if you can get Nordic American Tankers at under $5 a share, I think it is a great buy to get now. But above that, I would wait. See what happens in this quarterly report, see if they're actually meeting expectations, because if they're not, I could see it free falling all the way down to $3. So the best option would probably just be to wait if you cannot get it at a good price. If you made it this far in the video, I just have to give you a huge thank you. This is my first YouTube video I've ever created, and I feel like I'm going to be making a lot more of these in the future, all about just general finance and investing related topics. So if you have any ideas on what you guys want to see, just leave them in the comments, and if you could, just smash the like button and give me a subscribe.